Tired of the same old breakfast? We got you. Because here, we believe breakfast should be fun. Spacey's all-day breakfast menu. Food so good, it's out of this world.
Just so you guys know, this thing is gonna fuck you up.
Like to see it try.
No, you don't.
I don't think this thing knows, but my character is like good.
I'm the main character, so I can't die.
Yeah, Zib is actually Paul, so he's gonna just end up riding this thing around.
Okay, so
I
the
am
first,
the Maudib.
the first person up.
Zib, fuck!
Mauzib? Mauzib!
Mauzib.
We broke him.
Shepard is going to be the first person to go. Shepard is going to take out his pistol and make a full attack at this thing. And he is going to miss considerably. Yeah, so Shepard takes out its RoboCop pistol and takes 2 shots at the thing, and they both miss. Pax, it's your turn.
How big is this thing?
About as big as you.
Oh, all right, perfect. Then no intimidation at all. I'm just gonna go into hand-to-hand combat range and attack it with my spear.
I mean, you could have just stood there and attacked it with your spear.
Yeah, but now it doesn't. Now it's less likely to go after my friends.
Fair enough.
21.
Yep, that'll do it.
Well, too bad I only rolled a 2 for damage.
That's bummer. Did you update your strength scores?
I did.
Okay.
I still have a -1 drain, but a +1 modifier, so we're good. And it's also good I did that because I was encumbered otherwise.
Oh, well. That's definitely a thing that would have held us back, that we all would have been very concerned about, and made sure that we did all that math to make sure that we weren't doing anything incorrect.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Numbers.
They never lie.
Okay, so you did 2 damage to it. Okay, cool. Okay. Zib.
Oh. I'm gonna help fire the gun.
That misses. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not very good.
Should have gone with the lightning gun.
If you step there and make a ranged attack, it's going to make an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
So, don't move there. Move somewhere else.
Do something other than that.
There you go, perfect.
Pew.
All right, so it's gonna be the butthole with teeth's turn. It is going to.
I feel like we could be better than that. I think we can rise above.
The toothy butthole.
Yeah, butthole.
So
jokes,
here's the thing. We're better than the toothy butthole. However, I'm going to type the name of the thing into the Roll20 chat.
Okay.
All right, I can't wait to try and pronounce this.
It says your mom.
It's Gara Gaikai? It's Gara. It's Gara.
It helps you with your insurance. It helps you save on your insurance.
Gara Geico.
So the toothy butthole is going to make a bite attack on Pax right in front of him. He takes his like bottom feeder like mouth and attempts to take a chunk out of Pax's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 25.
That unfortunately does hit Pax, and probably everything else in this game.
Yeah. And you take 17 damage.
Fuck, we need to run.
Everybody on the ship. Everybody get on the ship.
I'm glad I took that long rest to immediately lose all of my stamina points.
Jesus.
Short rest.
So it bites you, and you, again in your brain, you hear it say, delicious, so many new flavors. Horatio. It's not your turn.
Oh god, this thing is this thing's fucking scary.
It actually doesn't have an accent, but when it thinks and it sees people, it pretends to do their accent by accident. Like it's not trying.
It's just that empathetic.
Yeah.
Same.
Let's see. Shit. I'm going to move here. Kind of flank it. That's fine.
Yeah. Flanking
And then-
bonus. Hold on, does that count? Yeah, hold on. It might count, might not. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Throw a Hadouken at it.
Okay, so it needs to make a DC 15 reflex save.
Yeah. And I'm kind of angling it. I guess I would be like angling it off like
Yeah,
this.
to not hit Pax. Yeah, I assumed. It would be rude otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, it rolled a 22.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, so it takes half damage then. Yeah.
Right, so it takes 3.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, back to Shepard. Shepard is does Starfinder have flanking rolls?
I don't believe so, but I was just doing that to have tactical positioning so I wouldn't fry my teammates.
It's melee attacks.
Okay.
Shepard is going to move to here and make a. Oh no, he's going to move here and make another attack and miss. Great, awesome. Okay, Pax, it's your turn.
Alright, Pax is going to take a combat step, just 5 feet, does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And yell to the rest of the crew, "Get on the ship as fast as you can. Shepard, try and keep me alive." And then make an attack against this thing with his range.
That'll hit. Yep.
Great.
Okay. All right. Zib, it's your turn.
Zib's gonna do something stupid, maybe, I think.
Sounds good to me.
Zib one-shots the monster.
I'm gonna... Okay, so I'm gonna throw a hollow grenade,
Okay.
like over hereabouts, to try and distract it.
It's just
Okay.
a wall.
Yeah? Yeah.
So,
Like this corner.
so you hit where you want it to go. And so we need to put a token there. So we will put another Sheeran token there to represent this.
It's a real juicy looking Sheeran. Real tasty. A soft chitin.
It's like a pre-boiled Sheeran.
Yeah, yeah.
Soft shelled.
A soft shelled Sheeran.
Yeah.
Say that 5 times fast.
Soft shell Sheeran. Oh, couldn't even do it once.
Soft shell
Okay. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Okay. So that's your attack, or that's your action. You move. You can move. So a holo grenade, first level holographic image, which is a spell. So let's all figure out what holographic image does. Okay, hologram forms, you can imagine. First level, which is a purely visual hologram at long range. No sound, smell, texture, or temperature. The image can extend beyond The image lasts for as long as you concentrate.
Easy.
Yeah, I don't really. That's weird. So I guess you just have that up until you decide that you don't want it up anymore, or you were gonna do another thing that would require concentration.
Great.
Anytime you take damage, you're probably gonna have to make a concentration check.
Sure.
All right. Do you want to do anything else?
I would like to run away. Where be your ship?
So the ship is over in this area. It's not on the thing. But if you were to run this way, you would get to it pretty quickly. Basically, it's like right on the other side of that black line.
Okay, then I'm gonna run up to the black line.
Excuse me. Yeah. The stairs are open, and they're laying on the floor. Not laying on the floor. I'm sorry. The stairs are open so that you could walk up them and get on the ship if you wanted.
I guess I do. I don't remember who flew the ship. I'm gonna get on the ship. I'm a coward. I'm gonna coward out.
That's fine.
Get on the ship.
Okay, it's going to be it's gonna be Gary's turn.
Thank you.
You know Gary.
Gary,
The scary
you know,
teeth monster.
old Two-Face.
The old flying lamprey, Gary.
It's Gary Garkyle.
Gary Garkyle, fighting for your rights.
Hello, my name is Gary. I just vivisected these two humans. How are you doing today?
Okay. I have to figure out what it's gonna do. Because
You all look like tasty morsels.
so yeah, it is going to see this and immediately run over to it and try to eat it.
Attack of opportunity. Oh no, it moved in a good way. Never
Yeah, it's
mind.
too far.
Damn it.
But is it? You wouldn't get it from here?
Unless you have a reach weapon.
He does. He has a spear.
I have a reach weapon. It's reach 10, but I don't think that's 10 in a diagonal, is it?
Well, no, but it's moving out of the square, right?
Yeah. No, I guess he's still within the 10, so
248
Your call.
to 249. Let me double check the rules. Attack routine spell against a target you threaten, even if it is not your turn. So you reach and threaten squares on 255.
I threatened him, but he didn't move out of my threatened space.
I think he did though.
Nope, I could have hit him at any point along his movement.
That's still 10 feet. I don't think that's right. I guess that is how it calculates it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I get it technically, unless
You can have it. You can have it. You know, I'm just gonna give it to you. You can have it.
I'm taking it. I'm not gonna say no to that.
Yeah, this thing is. Yeah, you get him again. I'm going to tell you, this thing is kind of OP. They made this adventure when they were still writing the rules.
Nice.
So it's going to run over. It's going to get hit by you, but ignore it. It's going to run over and attempt to bite at the holograph. The holograph is going to have an AC of 10. So basically, if he rolls anything but a 1, he'll hit it. He rolled a 2. Close enough.
Damn it.
Yeah, so he tries to bite at it, but he bites through it, and he just crunches on air, and you can see it scream in frustration as it looks around at the rest of you. It is going to be Horatio's turn.
Dickhead.
Yeah, I am sprinting towards the gangway, or whatever you call it. The gangplank. Yeah.
You don't want to attack or anything?
No, I'm just fucking running for the gangplank. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go inside the ship and check it out?
Yes, please.
All right, so let's say you get in the ship and you get up the stairs and you're now kind of in a sort of like a cross section of the hallway. Like you could go to the bridge, you could go to the back, you could go to any place.
I'm gonna see if there's any, like, I guess engineering where weaponry would be. That's where
So,
I like kind of run through. Yeah.
You could go to the bridge to everything can be controlled by the everything's going to be controlled by the bridge.
Yeah, I'm running to the bridge.
Yeah, go to the bridge. All right, so that'll be your whole turn.
Yeah.
So at initiative, at the top of the order, something else is going to happen.
Oh no. Something else.
Pax, as you're standing there, the door opens and in runs your old best friend, Clara 247.
God damn it. Okay. She's gonna be helpful, I'm sure, but she wants her rifle back.
She doesn't have her rifle, obviously, but she does have other stuff. So the first thing that she's gonna do is take a shot at the Garacol with what looks like very similar to Zib's pistol, and she crits. Jesus Christ! Oh boy. You know, you put NPCs in there to be helpful, and then when they crit, you're like, I'm not just trying to give it to you. Static pistol. Need to see how much damage it does. Uh, 1d6 energy, critical arc 2. So it's not going to arc because it's not going to arc to anybody, but she is going to get 6 plus 2. So she does 8 damage to the Garacol with a laser pistol. All right, I'm sorry, an electricity pistol. And you can see when she shoots it with the electricity pistol, it hurts it so much more than anything else you guys have done to it.
Damn. It was my time to shine and I ran away.
Yeah, I mean, you're still at the bottom of the thing.
I leave the ship.
That's going to be Clara's whole turn. Zib, you are at the bottom of the stairs. So you could, and you also
no
walk
way I'm
back
gonna,
down the stairs, like it's fine.
I can't fucking hit the thing.
Zip
I never miss.
If you believe in yourself, anything is possible.
Shepard is going to run to 5, 10, 15, 20. Run to here. And take a shot at... Actually, he's just going to go here and take a shot at the...
Carl.
And it's going to miss!
Shepard.
You do. Okay.
Yep, a 16 misses. Isn't that fun?
There's no way I'm gonna hit that thing.
Paxtoro, it's your turn.
Is he within the firing arc of the ship's guns? Like, can I see that?
I'm gonna say no because the guns are like they're for giant spaces. They're not for shooting things that are right next to it.
Where would that be? Could I, like, if I were to stand in that location, where would that be?
I'm not convinced the facility that you're in is big enough.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Because like a lot of the guns are going to be on the plane of the center of gravity of the ship, or at least like how ships kind of like flatten out. They would be on the middle. So if the middle, you're below it, you wouldn't be able to.
We can't put him in the firing arc of the ship. Got it. That's cool. I mean, it's not cool. That so much for the really good plan that was hatched. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a couple steps over here to get in between everybody, and I'm gonna hold my action. Oh no, I can attack him from here, so I'm good. I'll hit him from here until he moves up. So let me take a swing. I miss. It's an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, and then holler out, "Get on the ship!"
Zib, it's your turn.
Whatever you say, Lizard Man. Let's fucking
I
rip.
shoot at it. You should like at least shoot at it. You never know.
I'll at least shoot on it. Shoot on it. Nope. Once again in the wrong tab because I'm fucking
Hey, look,
stupid.
it's 700. This is worth
You
700.
appraise it, you'd hire your pistol and appraise it.
Son of a bitch.
As you're showing it off, you shoot it in the air.
You miss and you hit your illusion and it dissipates.
Great. I love this game. I'm getting on the ship. We're leaving.
I love it. Zib's just like, damn it.
We are leaving.
Okay. It is the Garaukol's turn. Pax, you're going to get attack of opportunity when it does this. It is going to flap its wings and jump over top of you. It can fly, but as it leaves, it's...
They fly now?
Yeah, it can fly the whole time.
Fly now.
It can fly now.
Every Gackle is known for flight. It's
Oh,
me,
look,
Flying
little old
Gary Gackle.
Flying now.
And it's
Flying
going to
Gary
land
Gackle. That's what they call it.
directly
Yeah.
in front of Clara and attempt to take a bite out of Clara.
Oh, you're telling me 5 damage doesn't kill it on its... Damn it.
No. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. It's a rough day for the Starfinder Society.
I had the high ground.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely. That was the thing that was gonna save you. So it rolls a 25. And Clara takes 14 points of damage.
Yo, is she dead?
No.
Okay.
Shepard better drag her ass onto the ship.
But it's not looking great. How does math work? Okay. I remembered. Don't worry. Got it. Okay. That's gonna be the Garakol's turn.
Gary Gackles.
It's the creator of Dungeons and Dragons, Gary Gackle.
Gary Gackles. I'm gonna use my teeth +1 to rend your soul from your body.
Horatio, you were on the bridge of the ship.
Do I see anything that looks like... I want to make a thing that makes... I don't know, weapons and stuff.
Well,
Do I see some
like
sort
where
of
this-
gun
I
factory?
like where this is going.
Yeah.
uh,
Are there any weapon systems or shields or anything like that that I can throw up?
there are, but they wouldn't actually help you because I mean, you
This
could
is not
okay.
Star Wars.
You could turn the shields on. You could turn the ship on. The weapons wouldn't be of any help because they can't actually aim that close.
But the shields would be a good idea, right? Because the dead girl had like the shield suit. She like duned her armor,
Yeah.
so it couldn't get to her. So we should probably put the shields on. I yell up the gangplank
Zib making
in my
plans,
character voice.
giving orders.
I'm the leader.
He's the leader, or they're the leader.
So yes, if Horatio, if you would
love
like to do that, that would more than likely be beneficial to you at some point.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to turn the ship on, like specifically the shields, like throw them
Okay.
up.
I'm just gonna have you make a computer's check, a computer's or engineering check, whichever one is higher for you, and just roll, and I'll tell you what happens. Perfect. You do whatever you want. You start both. You hit the on button for the ship, and everything turns on. The ship fires up, even though it hasn't been on in over 75 years. It fires right up. The shields come up. All the turrets start to calibrate, and even though they're going to be useless, they are still running through their normal procedures. It's just like you turn a computer on, and it's ready to go. And you
No
can hear
keys. Push to start.
push to start. You got the fob in your pocket, baby. It's fine. And as soon as you turn it on, you hear over the loudspeaker a very helpful voice that says, "Spaceship initializing."
This
And that's-
spaceship.
In my mind, Shepard's AI is the AI for everything.
It's interesting that you say that. It's going to be now Clara's turn. Now Clara's going to try to run away. I believe she might have something that can help her do this.
Electro grenade.
Clara is an operative, so she has special, she can activate a holographic clone as part of her operative exploit. So what she's going to do is she's going to make a clone of herself right here, and then run away, because the thing is going to attack her. No, she's going to make the clone and then run away, and the lamprey thing is going to have a 50-50 shot of actually hitting her or not. I'm going to roll a D2 on a 1. It hits her, and on a 2, it hits the thing. Okay, it still hits her. It makes a bite attack at her. It rolls a lot. It rolls a cracked dice. 1, 2, plus 9, 11. So Clara 247 activates her holographic clone right next to her, but the lamprey, it knows this trick already. It already got duped once with Zib's holograph, and as soon as it sees it appear and Clara turn to run away, it swipes at her with its mouth and takes a decent chunk out of her for 11 points of damage, and she falls to the ground unconscious.
Sorry. I'm the buggy. Gotta love me.
Shepard's turn.
Don't miss.
Shepard is going to spend a resolve point to use his healing channel ability. Healing channel, you can heal yourself and ally, spend one resolve point, and as a full action, Shepard is going to heal everybody around him for 2d8 hit points.
Hit points is it, so not stamina.
Correct. Jesus. So everybody gains 4 hit points. Which is actually not that bad because it's going to top everybody off for hit points. Which means that Clara is awake again. She's over here now. Okay. That was Shepard's whole turn. Pax Duro, it's up to you.
Pax is gonna take another 5-foot step right in here. He's gonna look at Shepard and say, "Drag Clara into the ship." And then
Clara's awake now.
yeah, well, doesn't matter. He doesn't care. Drag her into the ship. 19.
Yep.
Okay, hits it for 7.
Okay. Zib, it's your turn.
I don't know what to do because the ship's already on. Like, prep for takeoff?
Hell
Question
yeah.
mark?
Yep.
I don't know what that entails, but fire up the engines, plot course, rotate.
Yeah, Zib starts yelling. Grab the engines, rotate, put the course, let's get in there. So Zib, let's say you're still at the bottom of the stairs. Let's say that you can either take a shot at the thing, or you can go inside and sit at the captain's chair and get ready for something.
I don't think I've ever been the pilot, so I don't know if that's...
I don't know if you have to sit at a captain's chair as much as just walk around and be the captain.
Oh, I do love that.
Yeah. Oh, we know.
Pull your shirt down as you walk around. Make it so.
If you go to sit on anything, make sure you put your leg over top of it and then sit down.
Right. Always.
I do that all the time.
Striker maneuver.
You know why he did that?
Because he had back problems.
Yeah, because when they first started doing it, he had back problems, so he would just stand. But it's like such a fucking cool move. I don't know why.
It's the same reason he leans on everything throughout the series is his
Yeah.
back problems.
Okay, Zib, what do you want to do? Why don't you shoot him? You're already on the stairs, so you can do whatever you like.
I don't think I can hit it.
All right, then you can just run inside and start helping Horatio.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside and help.
Okay.
Raj Dog, fire up the systems.
Once it is his turn, all of the by him I mean Horatio. All of these systems are going to be up and ready to go.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'd like to.
Okay. So you run inside, and now it is the thing's turn. It is going.
What a revolting development.
So Max,
think it
it's
was
right in
okay.
front of you, and you're staring at it, and it's like kind of standing and like it's staring at you with its open, toothy butthole mouth as if it were an eye, and it's going back and forth, and you can hear in your like brain it's telepathically telling you of just how delicious you're gonna be, and then suddenly, in the same way that it appeared, it starts to like fade from existence, and it floats down into the floor.
That's not ideal.
That does not sound good.
And it has now disappeared.
All right.
Everybody get on the ship.
It's
Time
probably
to get on the ship.
still there, but we should run. I'm assuming we all have like walkie-talkies or earpieces. I'm gonna decide that now. Horatio, it's gone. How long before we can take off?
Horatio, it is your turn. You can take off as soon as everybody gets their dumb butt on the ship.
Yeah, is everyone's dumb butts on the ship?
No.
Yeah.
Do we have a course plotted, Captain?
Yes. We're going the
Where?
fuck home.
Okay, yeah, I start punching in coordinates of us.
Oh wait, do we
going
need to
the
get the
fuck-
box? Did we leave the box? Should we have to get the box?
That's on the other ship. That's on the Acreon.
No.
Yeah, it's on the
But Horatio, as you're like putting in the coordinates for Absalom Station, you're looking out the window and you suddenly realize that the doors are closed.
Ah, fuck.
Okay. Okay.
Do we have a garage door opener? I checked the glove box.
Yeah. Yeah, I start checking the systems to see if there's any way that we can remotely open up the start opening up like the bay doors, I guess.
Can you open the pod bay doors?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that if you make a DC 20 computers check, you can remotely open the door. Because I will just say that you can remotely hack it with the ship's computer. The ship has its own key fob. It has a universal key fob. You get a 20, it's open.
I'm about to click this.
Click it!
God damn it.
You can try again next turn. Don't worry.
Okay.
You're not gonna mess it up because really what you're doing, like, it's an alien language. It's an alien platform. The starship that you're in is an Absalom Station human starship, but everything around you is in a language that you don't understand and have never interacted with. So you're trying to open the door code, and you can't quite figure out how to do it. It is now Clara's turn. She has woken up. She sees this thing disappear and bolts to inside the ship. Now it's going to be Shepard's turn. Shepard is going to do the same thing. Axturo, it's now your turn.
Pax is going to jump into the ship as well, but he's going to hit the door close button. I'm pulling up the plank.
Yeah, that makes sense. Zib, it's your turn. Everybody is now in the ship.
I'm also gonna do a computers to open the doors.
Perfect.
thing.
Alright, baby, that's what's up. Alright, this is what
All
happens.
you need for computers is extra arms.
This is what's gonna happen. You guys all load up onto the ship. You finally figure out the correct procedures to interact with the door, and it starts to open. As you are watching because the only thing you can see out of is that front spot with all the glass, and you're watching the doors open, and you see the ghostly shape of Gary fly around in front of the ship and then try to phase into it and fail because it bangs against the force field. So for right this second, you guys are safe and shielded from Gary, and the door is open. This is the ship.
That ship is sweet. It looks like a Captain Power thing.
It is a beautiful ship.
Yeah.
I love the Cobra look at the front. Like with the fucking Cobra thing.
I'm trying to delete all of Zib's nasty little drawings. There we go.
Hey.
That was all Zib?
That was
Yeah.
mostly.
It was mostly Zib. Yeah, we know.
Alright.
See, told you.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
gonna
guys,
name this ship Gary Gackle after the creator.
It
So-
doesn't look like this now. Suddenly it's all squatness.
Oh, I love the chibi version.
so this is what it looks like, and you guys are currently on this ship.
Yeah.
It does look like a Cobra.
You're all still sitting in the hangar bay, though.
No. Zib and Horatio are up in the bridge.
Yeah, and what's the bridge?
Oh no, I meant in the ship. The ship is in the hangar bay.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
But you guys have
Captain.
Yeah, you have momentarily
So
gotten yourself out of
we
trouble.
are temporarily safe in here.
So,
we need
actually-
to get our cargo.
Yeah, so I will tell you that you are not temporarily safe. You're safe. Like, unless the thing figures out a way to physically open the door, it can't phase into the ship because the force fields are on. The door in front of you is open. So, I want you guys, in the same way that we did on the way there, you guys are frozen.
No.
What happened? Why you guys freeze?
I don't want to be
There we go.
frozen.
Now.
There we go. In the same way that you guys did when you loaded onto the ship before, I want you guys to take the starship positions that you would take.
I got the guns.
So Pax
I
is
got
on
engineer.
guns.
I'm on engineering.
Question about the guns. Is there like a grappling anything on this ship?
A grappling anything?
My thought is like, can we tow the Acreon back?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, the Acreon's pretty big. Right?
Yeah, the Acreon is a gigantic. I think so. You remember in
yeah.
Aliens? You remember Alien where they had like that giant mining ship that was like that really weird shape that looked like a couple buildings? I think that's more like what the Acreon is.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Weight matters in space. I understand.
Yeah.
I see Cake's understood where I was going with that.
So Zib is in the captain's chair. Horatio is going to be in the engineering chair. Pax, obviously, the gunners. Shepard is going to take over the computers and scanning. And that
shields
leaves an open spot for the pilot chair.
Oh God,
I'm gonna-
Claire is the pilot. We've already
And,
outflown her once, and none of us are pilots.
Yeah, and she walks in and she's like seeing you guys sit down, and she's like, hey, so I think I'll just sit in the pilot chute, and then I'll fly us back, and then we'll figure it out later, because we should probably leave.
We need to get the cargo back from the Acreon.
What happened to your goblin?
Who?
Sacrificed his life.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is
Weird.
that
You
like-
guys are moving in Discord, but not moving on stream. Just hotcakes.
Just. I think there should just be more interpretive dancing, so you'd be picked up.
Yeah, very strange.
Or you're all frozen on my Discord, so.
That's weird,
Oh.
'cause I'm definitely dancing on mine.
You guys
I
are
see
all
everyone.
moving perfectly fine on mine.
Weird. Well, as long as we
I mean,
can all hear
it's
each other, that's the important bit.
Shields at maximum Yarnell.
So we're going to flip on
That
to
was a joke.
space, shipboard, cruising in open space. So yeah, so for now the danger has been averted, and you guys finally have a minute to breathe on a familiar piece of technology. The doors are open, the ship is primed, the force field is up. Clara sits down at the piloting chair and settles in and starts adjusting some of the things, but nothing really outside of the realm. But something really, really weird happens when Shepard comes in. Shepard sits down in the last place that you saw him sit, which was the computer and scanning area, which is where he sat when you guys were piloting the hippocampus. And he sits down and he does his normal routine of connecting to the computer physically and rearranging everything in the way that he wants it. But as he's doing it, something starts to happen. He's starting to talk to you, but as he's talking to you and telling you what he's doing, his voice starts to change, and his movement gets more and more erratic. And you realize that the lights in the ship start to change, and everything in front of you, the readouts, they all say something like power output, shield output of and then a garbled string of text, Maiden. And it just says this over and over again. As Shepard is adjusting to the computers, you can see more and more of the circuitry and wires that that makes up Shepard's body attaching itself physically to the computer console that's in front of him. Like suddenly there's just more and more data jacks that he can just jack into. And then at some point, it almost looks like he is more connected to the computer than he is in his own shell of a body. And then everything around you starts...
Like when Freddy turned that guy into a motorcycle. Gotcha. Yeah.
Everything around you starts to change. And the lights and the ambient noises of the Maiden start to change. And you can see on your readout screens that the garbled line of text ungarbles itself, and it suddenly says the Sunrise Maiden, the name of the ship that was lost in the drift 75 years ago. But as Shepard is connecting to it, you can see the numbers on your control panels. They go wildly different. They start going up and down into ranges that they could never reach, and they go low enough that it would mean that you were in a totally an absolute zero environment. And they start to go crazy, but then as they start to level out, you can see that the name of the ship in front of you starts to change. It starts to re-garble itself, and it totally rewrites itself. And you can see, just like a cursor in a movie, it backspaces Sunrise, and it starts to type something else. And everything around you changes. The lights change. And in front of you...
Ooh. We got the Vaporwave cruiser.
In front of you, you see the ship rename itself to the Space Wave Maiden.
Space Wave Maiden, nice.
What?
And a really slow gif of Bart Simpson walking down the street is...
Yeah, just smoking a cigarette, just like bobbing his head and just...
Yeah.
And you hear... over the intercom, through the voice that would be the AI of the ship talking back to you, all of your command consoles, they blink and then they blink back, and you see the face of Shepard, but not the face of the robot. You see the face of Shepard in the way that it was in the VR simulation that you did. The grizzled android soldier, and it looks at all of you and it says, "Hi, my name's Shepard. I'm pretty sure I'm a whole person now."
Nice!
And that's where we're gonna end today.
Yeah, personhood.
Yay!
He's a real guy.
He's
You know he's not real because he didn't say whole ass.
I'm a whole ass. No, back up. We're gonna retcon it. He says, "Hey, my name is Shepard, and I think I'm a whole ass person now."
Whole ass person with a full ass. Whole ass person with a whole ass.
So Shepard,
he's gonna whole ass because he's
whole ass. Hey, it's a spaceship. Hey, bing, 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 bang.
Shepard seems to be almost entirely physically connected to the ship right now. Most of his body has come apart to reveal parts of itself that could link into the ship. And yeah, you guys have officially gotten away from the Garakakal. You didn't die in the horrible fight. You have rescued the legacy of the Sunrise Maiden. It has rewritten itself into the Space Wave Maiden. You successfully made your way out of the asteroid that was pulled from the drift and killed so many other people, but somehow you guys showed up, lost your ship, found another one, and shot back out.
I'm just super excited for Shepard to start spitting out wooden ping pong balls with people's names on it.
Yeah.
So that is basically that is the end of the main adventure path in book 1 of Dead Sons. You guys
Bang, 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 bang.
are going to we're going to have a little bit of a hand wave, I think, to get you guys back to where you need to be. But for all intents and purposes, there is no more choices for you guys to make as to how you're going to continue. The next thing you're going to do is go home. You're going to go back to Absalom Station. And once you get there, we will start the next leg of the adventure that will continue to discover this more and more information and the secrets that were hidden in the Drift Rock. You guys took the information that you were able to download from those terminals, and hopefully you'll be able to find somebody that can tell you what it is.
Nice.
Sweet. We got a ship.
You guys have a ship. You guys have a pilot. You guys have all of the pieces of a crew that you guys could put together. Whether or not you guys want Clara to stick around is completely up to you, and we'll discuss that further. But for right now, she's the only one that's going to get you off this ship, and was probably the only one that was going to make that if I was like, if I don't introduce this, they might die. But you guys did really well, and you didn't die, and that's the most important part.
The best thing in life is to run away.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, as long as you don't die. So
that thing was fucking scary.
That thing was fucking scary. That thing is a known TPKer. Pax rolled very, very well for stabbing it with all the spears. But I think you guys only got down to, let me make sure. I think it started with 75 hit points, and I think you guys got it down to 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not once did you say anything about it being bloodied, injured, or
Yeah.
even affected. Like, no, just get on the fucking ship. We gotta go.
And I honestly did not. I didn't expect it to be that badass. I did not expect it to be able to do that much damage, and I did not expect your guys' reaction to be, "Oh, we're just going to get on the ship and go." So all of it ended up working out really well. But for as far as I'm concerned, you guys defeated that encounter. So at this point, you guys all level up and are all going to be level 3 by the time you get back to Absalom Station.
Okay. So by next week, have our guys up to level 3.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So next week, I'm good. Next week is Thanksgiving weekend, but it's a Sunday night, so I think I'll be back. Yeah. The weekend after that, December 5th, I'm not going to be good. My roommate is recording her first comedy album on December 5th.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're going to go do that. That's going to be sick. And then, dude, all of December is a fucking toss-up. Nobody knows. It'll probably be a series of game day decisions. But when we come back next week, we will go over the end of the Incident at Absalom Station adventure, and we will begin the next one, which is called Temple of the 12. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for letting us put on this dumb little show for you. I have a ton of fun doing it, and I know the other guys do too. So, if you haven't followed, now's the time to follow. We'll be back next week for part 2 of the Adventure Path. Thanks for watching, and see you later.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Happy holidays.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like Ariaxians, cadaver digits, fresh fried, every cycle, or tacos made the Spathany way, flavored with real asteroid sauce. With quality finding up with a syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle. Ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.
Hey, thanks for watching Dead Sundays. Do me a solid and tell every single person you know about Starfinder and Dead Sundays. And make sure you catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern only on twitch.tv/LogarTheOgar. Thank you, OBS, for your service towards the streaming community. Please check out and donate to the OBS Project's Patreon. OBS is a free broadcasting software that I've been using for years and wouldn't want to use anything else. Thank you to Sirenscape, who allows us to use their dynamic sound generator to provide the background music and sound effects that you're hopefully enjoying right now. Sirenscape is a wonderful program with a ton of pre-crafted and IP-specific soundscapes available for a monthly subscription to make your tabletop games sound as epic as they play. Thank you to Roll20, a web-based tabletop RPG client allowing users around the world to play tabletop games together as if they were in the same room. Roll20 is a free-to-use service, but offers a low-cost monthly subscription option for extra tools that I use because I use Roll20 all the time. And thanks to Paizo for making Starfinder, for making Pathfinder, and for supporting the United Paizo workers.